What's up, world? It's your boy, Slugga. I just want to come to you this morning. I'm trying to set up and give me a few minutes. Nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? The way things are going, I don't know. Yeah, I like that jam, man. That jam right there is some real conversation. Like ones we gonna have through this channel. So this channel basically is gonna deal with a lot of topics. You know what I'm saying? And us dealing with a lot of topics. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. You know, I was born and raised in Austin, Texas. Come from a two-parent home. But one thing that I gotta say, parents only gonna be able to tell you so much, and then the streets gonna take over. It's like that. You can have your kids and understand we're gonna go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? As our parents did. Turn that down a little bit. So a little introduction about myself. Born and raised in Austin, Texas. Been all over Austin, man. And anybody tell you, man, out of Austin, Texas, if you're not born on the east side, you gotta ask yourself, are them people actually from Austin, Texas? Austin, Texas started off everybody on the east side. And I stand on that. And the reason I say I stand on that because Austin wasn't that big back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Basically, we had a blowout. When I say a blowout, coming from 12th Street, then I shot down to Metropolis. Let me back it up a little bit. I'm from Marshall Apartments, and then my mom started doing a little bit better, so we moved to the projects on the southeast side called Fairway. And us moving from Fairway a couple of years, going to school out there. I'm talking about when drive-through movie theater was there. I know y'all remember that, man. So after that, we moved to Cavalier Park. Cavalier Park got one way in, one way out. Like a lot of the hoods, we just gonna talk about ain't nobody hood no different, man. It's just drama and dilemma all through the hood. You know what I'm saying? So me, young, growing up, I had to learn the ways of the hood. Even though my mama made a better life for me, my dad made a better life for me. Let me see if I can run that back. I'm still trying to figure this out.
If you want to achieve better results, make a great impression, and save time at work, you should get Grammarly.
This part gonna be edited, maybe. I like keeping it authentic though. That's a good one though. So what was I at? I was talking about Cavalier Park. So Cavalier Park was more to the point of saying I had to find my own way because them cats from the hood didn't know me. So it's crazy because I really went through it, man. You know, coming from the projects, we used to know how to rank. You know what I'm saying? Them hood cats didn't do no ranking. We did a lot of jive talking and conversation in the project because we all doing bad. Might as well talk about it and make fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Our parents was really out there trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Us trying to do it on the streets and the parents trying to do it in a whole different world. We never connected like that. You know what I'm saying? So let me jump. Cavalier Park. I had a bunch of homeboys, man. I started giving them names, man, but I gotta holler at them and make sure their name want to be mentioned on the social media. But I'm not gonna tell you all my story at this moment. But yeah, growing up in Cavalier Park, it was fun, man. Hoods was hoods, man. That's before gang banging hit in '87 in Austin, Texas. But yeah, we used to have bike gangs and go against, Craig Wood and stuff of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So Sam Houston and East Side. So we was just kids trying to find our ways. But that's just a little bit about me. You'll find out everything about me in a little bit. Well, this is what I want to tell you. But why I'm starting this channel, life type situations, lessons I've learned, lessons that I hope that I could talk to the youth and make sure they don't make them same mistakes, man, because the world is one of them places where the media is basically gonna dictate how you feeling and what you do. And I didn't know that growing up, so I'm pretty sure these youngsters don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But this social media has a way of putting it out there so they can understand your problems ain't no worse than the next man's. It's about how you overcome them. You know what I'm saying? You bump your head, what you gonna do? Watch that knot grow up on your forehead, but at the end of the day, it's gonna heal itself. Just don't keep bumping your head. That makes you retarded. You know what I'm saying? That's just real conversation. But my nickname on the streets is Slugga. You know what I'm saying? At one time, that's what you're gonna find out about me. I changed it to Slugga for a reason. I was trying to make a better life for my family and my kids because I didn't have that. I felt growing up. It took me years to find out. I was 20 years old when I found out who my daddy was. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm going through high school watching all this gang activity pop up in the city. And me being a knucklehead, I didn't think a bullet had my name on it, so I'm jumping in it. One thing we did different, we fought with these knuckles. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. We fought with the knuckles, and sometimes we had a shootout. But when we had our shootout, it was times that we put down the guns and no grown-up had to tell us. But people be hiding behind these games and stuff of that nature. So it's more to the point of we saying, you ain't shit without that gun, partner. You know what I'm saying? So that what made us put down the guns and show what these hands do. That you standing as a man before you even shoot as a coward. You know what I'm saying? Or if the situation is not so much as big as we making it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just talk to people. You know what I'm saying? When I say talk to people, it's more like you get a better understanding when you say, man, my heart bigger than yours. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's heart is different. So we have to knuckle up and show that manhood. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Now everybody shoots from a distance. Everybody shoots from a distance. And that back in the day, that would have been some org stuff. You know what I'm saying? Only if I'm saying to the fact of you feeling like that's your last option, your life. Not just because you had a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? Ask myself. Blast myself. So this is the music that we listen to, and I'm going to have to figure out how to keep them words off of it, man, because I'm trying to get the message out there. So let me get on task. A lot of times, I just want to tell these youngsters, man, y'all got to chill out on that gunplay. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all putting everything on social media, man. It's like y'all snitching on yourself. That don't make you more thug. That make you naive to the fact how the system works. And so you won't fall into that system. We building up our community. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to say, back in the day, we always say, man, the parents didn't teach us nothing and blase. Come on, man. I'm in my 40s now. I'm in my 40s. I can't blame my mama like 60 or 70 years old, man, thinking that she going to keep the education on teaching these youngsters. They retiring age, man. They can't worry about the world. They worry about their child. And the child's supposed to pick up the next generation. And guys, I want to let you know, us being Generation X, that's a generation they all tried to get rid of, man. Think about it. They started the gang banging, you know what I'm saying, down here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? They started, the crack epidemic, you know what I'm saying? Stuff of that nature, man. We all been bamboozled because at the end of the day, it's all about a money game with the system. And I'm telling you that right now. You ain't going to be able to, I don't understand some of these people ain't never been locked up. People say they don't want to mess with nobody that's an ex-con and stuff of that nature. I ask yourself why you jump out there in the game and why you think you so perfect that you ain't going to bump your head. If you don't have a story, how can you talk about it? That's all I'm saying. How can you talk about the struggle and you ain't never been in it? It don't make me a better person, but it makes me a person with knowledge. And that's the key. You can go to college and learn all the knowledge you want to, but then when you get out of college, they still ain't gonna hire you if your charisma is not up. Your characteristics of a good person is not up. You can get all the education. I think that's what's wrong with the world now. They go to college, get this education, but the world is so messed up right now. So what is education doing for the world? It's bringing them computers in. You could be replaced any day. Think about it. Real people need to start standing up because our generation, it's on us, man. It's really on us. Because I'd rather me conversating, my child telling me, Dad, I heard that before. You know what I'm saying? Mama, I heard that before. But at the end of the day, you haven't heard it from me. You can hear it from somebody out there professing that they got all the information and understanding because they went to school. You could take a person from the streets, put them in college, they'll make it. You take a person out of college and put them in the streets, they get ate up. They considered gullible. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What about my channel? I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That's my hashtag. And anybody jump on that, man, hey, represent. You know what I'm saying? Push that like button. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to get I'm going to keep it real situations out there to help these youngsters get over their situation. What have I done? I have spoke to the youth in certain programs. I can't tell you exactly what I do at this moment. I'm getting all that paperwork, you know what I'm saying, notated that I ain't violate no code, right? So I didn't help youngsters. That's why Austin ain't going off like it's supposed to, like they say it's supposed to with everything they put out there. Now, we got South by Southwest. Ask yourself, why is not so much violence, right? So the OGs in their own right is taking care of their kids with the understanding this ain't what we gonna do in this household, right? And then all those who don't have no daddy and don't have no mama that's stiff, like we say we are, then we'll talk to them when it's time to talk to them. Understanding of a man and a woman is about maturity. You can come with all these fancy words and stuff like that. I'm gonna keep it basic, because these youngsters don't give a goddamn how much education you got. They going to see how your walk is in this life. Yeah, so with that said, I was incarcerated. I was on that Ferguson, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people thought I passed away. Imagine that. Because I knew how to stay out the way, man. I'm not going to get out trying to glorify no hellhole that I was in, but I was putting it down, man. Real talk. But I ain't going to glorify that. But then sometimes you need to say a little bit about that so people understand that you've been through that, man. Been through that. You know what I'm saying? And you made it through. You're a survivor. But the thing I got a problem with, those who say they was about their life, when I say about their life, so they could be able to teach these youngsters, they was stuck in the cell. You wasn't on the front line, man. Real talk. You wasn't on the front line, but that's okay. You made it through. That's your story. That is your story. We have to stop talking about the old school, meaning our parents and parents. At one time, it was on them. Now it's on us. So this is an introduction to some real conversation because I'm going to keep it real as much as I can. And excuse me if I use the wrong verbiage sometimes, man, but I get passionate about this because I feel like the world, it's time for the real man to stand up. Real women to stand up, man. We've been too passive too long but trying to stay out the limelight because we see what they do with the civil rights leaders, activists that they want to call, oh, they spread knowledge. Let's see if we can find some dirt. It's so crazy because our people is the only people, if you put something out on media, you pick the media side. You pick the media side. Man, come on, man. We gonna start talking about that real conversation. When I say real conversation, I ain't gonna have no rebuttal of what I'm saying, but then we're gonna open up the dialogue and have a discussion. Why do I feel like that? Why did you say that? But like I said, I'm just starting off. And I'm just introducing myself to the world. No, I'm not perfect. I'm not proclaiming to be perfect. But man, I got something. You know what I'm saying? Young people, wake up, man. You falling in that hole. The same hole we fell into when we was growing up. But it's bad. It's worse than what we did. But our parents tried to warn us, man. I remember a time, I know I was doing the fool. And my mama called me, and back in the day, we had a pager. She paged me. 911, I have to go to the payphone, call her, and she say, baby, I need to talk to you. Matter of fact, I was finna do what I got incarcerated with then. But I sat down there, I went to the house, my homeboy was like, man, why you dropping us out, man? I'm like, man, my mama's everything. You understand what I'm saying? When my mama call, I'm there, man. You know, all bull crap aside, y'all youngsters acting like y'all can't respect y'all mama. Y'all don't even know the struggle, man. What a woman got to go through, what a single daddy or a single mama got to go through. We just living in the moment because we more up under peer pressure of what our friends say, which got me in a goddamn trouble. You know what I'm saying? Than what our parents say. They give you the warning, man. Chill out, man. Chill out. That's all y'all got to do is chill out, man. Sit back and listen, man. Y'all don't have to do the same things we did. What are you trying to glorify? Do y'all understand penitentiary is basically a money game? When I was in there, they basically started trying to make prison part of the stock market, investments. Because they knew they put the trap out there so heavy, those folks can make some money off us, like cattle. We're going to get into that. But, so let's get back to the story. I went to the house and my mama, I was high, you know. My mama said, baby, I need to talk to you for a minute. Set it up in the chair. And then when I sat up in the chair, it's like, I was coherent, but I was like, man, what this old woman talking about, man? Not understanding what the love is. You know what I'm saying? But she was trying to reach out to me, man. I was, I want to say, just turned 18. I'm still in high school. You know, she said, baby, it's two things gonna happen to you. You're gonna be dead or you're gonna be in jail. I'm trying to save you, baby. This is a lady who been shot 5 times. No, not shot 5 times. She been shot twice and stabbed 5 times. When Austin was Austin for real, on the east side. This is a woman who had to put me in the washer and dryer because had a fallout with the family to keep us warm for the winter, man. I remember that. She putting quarters in the dryer. I was young, but whatever my mama said, that's what we did. She started to dry. She had some blankets. After the dryer ran for about 10 minutes, we sitting in the laundromat. I don't even think y'all youngsters know what a laundromat is. Waiting for the dry, just looking at mine like, what we doing? When it stopped, she told us to climb in. She put the blankets in and said, baby, climb in. Because it was cold out there when her family was she was going through that with her family. We didn't know no different. Survival. So I'm never gonna knock what my mama used to do back in the day, because you already know. Life is what it is. You want to make sure that you learn things from your parents later on. But see, if we can get these youngsters to learn it before later on, like when they can make a difference, they don't have to bump their head. But yeah, this was a short introduction, man, because I got a life story. A life story on real conversation. I hope y'all accept me and catch it real. I ain't gonna be cussing y'all out, but I'll be cussing at the situation, right? I'm gonna try to keep it clean and understand that this is knowledge that you can't get nowhere else, man. This ain't no Hollywood cat, man, for real, trying to figure out if I can get my likes up or get a movie in Hollywood. This is reaching out to the youth and some of these older cats who don't know, man, how to keep it 100, man. What is 100? It just ain't a saying, it's your actions. And anybody who really trying to push forward in this life, you're going to have haters. That's understandable. What is a hater? Somebody making sure I'm doing it right. You feel me? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing. That's 100. But I shouldn't have no blemishes in my name when I'm conversating about this. Check it out. But I ain't even going to say check it out, man. Just look at my character. I'm a stand-up guy, they say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no other way. But like I said, Slugga back out here, stayed out here, been doing it, 22 years. Am I perfect? Hell no, I ain't perfect. Ain't now person watching this video perfect. Huh? You got skeletons in your closet. Only one was perfect was Yahweh. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you tell yourself, who are you to throw the stones? Yeah. I'm gonna try to get some music. What I like, man. And this is a theory, this is a theme. This is a theme. And I want y'all to remember this, man.
So I've got my essay written.
Let me go and get this. I don't know how to mute all this. It's gonna get better. I want y'all to hear this, man, as I go off. Like I said, hey world, this your boy. I'ma keep it real. Everybody got a story. You might as well hear mine. Oh, y'all see that? You only get that when you really active with your kids, man. Real talk. I didn't buy this for myself. It was given to me by my kids. For y'all educated people, I'm gonna say children. We go to story time, baby. Real conversation. I get with y'all boys later. Or should I say world? I get with the world later, man. But it's time to speak up. So here we go. 100.